Hi, I'm Claudia Brown Coulter with Pivotal Peace. I'm your go-to mediator for navigating divorce while parenting children with special needs. I'm also a registered legal document assistant LDA based in the greater Los Angeles area. One of my favorite things to talk about is how to get divorced in California without going to court. One of the things that's great about the California divorce process is you can actually complete your divorce and never, ever have to go through security and sit up in a courtroom or go stand in front of the clerk and try to get paperwork filed. You can do it all without going to court. There are other states where it's, oh yeah, you did all that, great. I still need you to come in and make sure that this is actually you. Didn't I sign and notarize this agreement, but I still have to come in? But not in California. So let's talk about how exactly you can do this. First is an uncontested divorce. What does that really mean? Uncontested divorce means that you and your spouse agree on all terms: custody, property, support, debt, retirement. You're agreeing on all of that. You are not asking the court to settle your dispute. You're not requesting orders. You're not requesting a hearing. You are taking care of all of that outside of court. And the court is like, oh, thank God, I'm so overloaded. I don't have time to see you anyway. I mean, if you want to come in here, I could see you in 8 months. The court doesn't have time to see you. Okay? This allows you to submit your final agreement, your final package of paperwork directly to the court without having a hearing. So if your spouse doesn't respond to your divorce, and when I mean doesn't respond, I don't mean that they're not like ignoring you and acting like they never got it. I mean a formal response, FL 120 titled response. If they don't file that, you can still reach an agreement out of court. It's a default with an agreement. They're participating. You guys are agreeing on things. Great. Uncontested, default with an agreement. It doesn't matter. You can still stay out of court. Now, you may be thinking, but Claudia, we can't agree on anything. That's okay. That's why you use mediation, because mediation is your shortcut. Think of it as your cheat code. I'm not big on video games, probably because I'm not very good at them. So growing up as a kid, I had a Sega Genesis. Now you know how old I am. Did they have cheat codes back then? I don't know. My brother always played, he's older, always played Donkey Kong. I don't know. Were there cheat codes for Donkey Kong? I don't know. But there are cheat codes now. And now on certain video games, you can pay extra money, and like on Roblox, and you can just advance. I need you to think of mediation like your cheat code. This is how you hack the system, in the sense of not doing anything illegal, but the conversations where you and your spouse are stuck and you can't agree. You can go the traditional route and go to court the normal system way, or you can skip that, pay for mediation, have someone help facilitate these conversations, help you have conversations where someone else is there. They can understand what you're saying. They can almost act like a referee or a translator to help these conversations keep moving. That is your cheat code. They can really help you get past your conflict if you're committed to getting past your conflict. They can help you talk through your disagreements in a structured, neutral space. They can help you come up with creative solutions that work for your family. The court is not they don't have time to come up with anything creative for you. That's not their job. In mediation, though, it's your divorce. It's your family. You get to be creative. The mediator will never tell you what to do. They will never compel you or coerce you to do something. They can give you suggestions and ideas. They can help you be creative. They can tell you what other couples have done. And then you, too, can decide, what are we going to do as a family? They can help you draft a marriage settlement agreement that you can submit to the court. The other thing about mediation is it's confidential. You're not airing your dirty laundry in a courtroom. You probably shouldn't air dirty laundry. Like, the mediator doesn't really need to know what's happening in your bedroom. Like, I'm okay if you don't tell me that. But mediation is your cheat code. And then don't neglect your legal paperwork. If people have not stalled over the conflict, they've stalled their divorce over the paperwork. They have completed things incorrectly. They don't understand what the court is saying to them. The clerk isn't clear, and they don't do this every day, so they don't even know the right questions to ask. Or maybe they didn't serve their spouse properly, or maybe they just left a box unchecked. Or they were just like, well, I saw this form and it said I can waive my financial disclosure, so I'm waving a magic wand and I'm waving them. In some states, you can do that, not this state. So you can waive final disclosures, but not preliminary ones. So this is where I can also help you as a legal document assistant, help you with that paperwork portion so that your divorce doesn't stall out. Sometimes the clerk still rejects things, but then it's usually easy fix. Now, common pitfalls to avoid. It's those forms that are done incorrectly or sloppily or lazily. It's vague agreements where you come back 6 months later and your ex won't let you see your kids because you agreed to agree. I have to woo-saw there because it is your divorce. You definitely can write an agreement that you agree to agree. That's stupid. Not a good idea because it's not actually resolving conflict. Your divorce agreement should be so clear that a stranger could read it and know who's getting what, where the kids are going, when's what happening. It should be so clear. So agreeing to agree, or we're going to decide on holidays as we can agree. Can anybody agree what's happening at Christmas time? We're supposed to be so happy. I'm so happy right now. It's Christmas. I'm breaking out. But you're going to agree with your ex? Don't do that. Okay? Have some clear agreements there. People skip their disclosures. The courts, nope. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You got to do this again. And then people decide, we're going to hire someone to help us with our paperwork. We're going to hire someone to help us mediate. But they don't handle their emotions. They probably should have hired a divorce coach. And so they're so angry and they're letting their emotions drive things. And it's like having a toddler drive your car. You can't let emotions drive your divorce. You're going to end up in a really bad wreck. Don't do that. It's going to cost you a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of sanity, a lot of peace. Don't do that. So divorce doesn't have to mean conflict and chaos in court. With the right support, divorce can be done thoughtfully, walked through peacefully, and resolved relatively quickly. Divorce is complicated, but hire someone to help you with this process. We can help you with this process. We can help make things uncomplicated. So if you would like to chat with me, if you've got questions, go ahead and click that link below and schedule a call. I can't wait to talk to you.